servicing right now in Cartagena. Let's jump on board. We have a 30 something euro ticket it was for the 3.5 hour ride, which is not too bad, but the train's kinda old. It's not clean either. Seats a little wonky, dusty, dirty. Not the greatest introduction I've had to the Spanish railways. Seat reservation system is not respected. You pretty much can sit anywhere. So yeah, let's go. Made it to Alicante, and you can just see how most Spanish people just live in these flats, and it looks very, very depressing, you know, so keep that in mind when you want to move to Spain. Most people actually live like this. Nonetheless, the weather makes up for it pretty much, apart from height of summer, I guess. Anyway, this Alicante, we have an hour more to go to Murcia, so 20-30 minutes of delay or something. The train's not that comfortable, it's very slow because the high-speed network just runs through Madrid and it's not really coming here. So today was a bit of a bummer. I'm a bit disappointed in the Spanish railways. Like, I never took a train here. I know their high-speed rails are good, but they all revolve around Madrid, and then the regional trains, let's say, from Valencia to Murcia, which is a 220-kilometer distance, was supposed to take 3 hours and 48 minutes, which is already quite long, but eventually it took 5.5 hours. And it was an absolutely horrible ride. The train was just continuously pushing the gas, braking, stopping, you know, it was just not a fun ride at all. Eventually I got at the station, ran for my bus, because it was the last bus going to the hotel, right? And I asked the driver in Spanish, can I pay by card? He said basically just no, like get out. You just need, again, like in Valencia, they have a specific type of card for the city transport, but at least there you could still pay by card in the bus by just tapping, you know. That was not possible here, and the driver pretty much just told me to get lost, which wasn't very nice. But I get it. I didn't do research on how to have a ticket at hand, which I didn't, so I just was hoping I could tap my card, which I couldn't. Eventually I took a bird scooter, and I will refuse to use public transport in Murcia from now on, because they're a little bit stuck in time. So at least they have very good bike lanes here, and you could just ride your e-scooter all throughout the cities. So that's the great thing. And by now I'm in my hotel, which is said to be a 4-star hotel. I entered. The room smells very, very stuffy. If you want to know which hotel it is, let me know, but perhaps you're not interested because it's pretty basic. So I pay, I believe, 50 euros a night for this. I just want to splurge a bit with a nice bed because I think I deserve that. And I'll just go have dinner somewhere. It's quite late. It is 10:40, but I guess some fast food will do. We're at Murcia. Not the best start, but I guess I'll enjoy it here. We've got the bathroom as well, which is dated but clean and has all you need. You know, it's actually not that clean, or well, a bit rusty, I guess, but yeah, the fundamentals are clean. All in all, so far, I have to say, I've spent 3-4 days in Spain. I'm not blown away by anything yet, right? Italy is my way preferred destination because people often compare the countries. I still put Italy way ahead of this. Way ahead. Sorry, Spain, but hasn't done the trick for me so far. I'll just try to make it work and see if I eventually like it more or not. So I didn't really feel like going to McDonald's right now. So I just went to the gas station right next door. And what you see is these cured hams, these meats. It says the advisable price is $1.50, but it were actually $1 each in the gas station, which is really, really cheap. Well, it's local food, right? The hams. And then I got some beers, and all of it was just, even in the gas station, way more affordable than in Bulgaria. Where, when I post this, I don't know, but these hams, you'll easily pay, even if it's Bulgarian produced, 4 or 5 leva, 6, but never €1. That's outrageously cheap. So I've bought this Sony X or WX 400, I believe, and it's the single best investment I've ever made, this noise cancelling headset. It blocks out basically everything, including my neighbors yelling kids. That's what I literally bought it for. And it's ideal for traveling. Right, so this is the side of the Cathedral of Murcia. First impressions of Murcia. Not sure what I should compare it to, but let's just compare it to Valencia. It's a lot of the same. Even in the old center you find many parts that are just, I don't know what happened here, but replaced by just enormous concrete. So right in downtown you have a lot of modern buildings, and the old ones are a little bit few and far in between, and they have some squares and some little parks and some churches, and I found that to be the same for Valencia. Very light on the sites and architecture that you can actually admire. Little and far in between, and all the rest is just pretty much concrete. Still not impressed with anything per se. Still not coming close to Italy either, where you find even smaller, or not necessarily small, but on the wider scale of Italy, cities like Catania offer a lot more sights and old buildings to admire, right? Catania, even the Via Etna, is just an impressive city and street, and here I find it very lacking in grandiosity, let's say, where you're just not in particular blown away by anything, no matter where you go. Perhaps just Barcelona, Sevilla, and then obviously the nature of Spain, which is a whole different thing I'm not discussing in this video. But so far it's 4.5 out of 10 for Murcia. Right, I'm at the little bar that's literally called Minibar here in Murcia, which is a small bar right here on the street, looking awesome. And they have small tapas, little dishes like those. Found a real good spot here right behind the river Segura in Murcia. It's a beautiful little garden. If you want to know the place, let me know. Right, again taking the same train, the same model of train to Cartagena, which is a 1 hour ride for about €5. So I'm making my way to the coast. Let's go. Right, so that's bye-bye to Murcia, off to Cartagena. We'll be crossing the hills, I suppose, on the way to the seaside, so I get to see a little bit of nature as well. So just got off the train, and this is the first impressions of the city of Cartagena here on the coast. It's nice because it has a bit older architecture.